in the House of Fame flyweight division. It is being brought to you tonight by Aaron Taylor Physique, Savage Swimwear, and Fighter Energy. And now, let's meet our fighters. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist with a record of 4 wins and 1 defeat. He stands in at 5'4". He weighed 124.2 pounds. Representing Team Assassin and New Era from Tampa, Florida, please welcome Abby the Nightmare Velasquez. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he's a practitioner of Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Tonight, he brings in a perfect record, 3 wins and no defeats. He stands 5'4", and he weighed in at 124.6 pounds, representing American and top team from Atlanta and Gwinnett, fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia. Please welcome Brindley, the Honey Badger, Furr!
Velasquez in the white trunks with black trim. Brantley Furr in the black trunks with red lettering and white trim. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Abdiel Velasquez brings a 4-1 record into the cage. Brantley Furr brings an undefeated 3-0 into the cage here in Jacksonville. Jacksonville landing.
I tell you what, Jay, this is definitely going to be a great fight. You know, both fighters come in with a lot of energy. No touching of the gloves. All right, so they're definitely.
And you know, the flyweights can go all night long.
Oh God, can they ever? I mean, obviously, but the way these two are moving, you want to call it? I'm thinking this thing doesn't make it past 2 rounds. But that's my little prediction. Furr, obviously,
that was not a towel thrown in. That was a mistake. It fell off the top of the cage. The referee will get rid of it as soon as he can safely.
A little leftover from our rain delay.
Yep, had to dry down the canvas. It looks a little darker. You can see the stains in it. I hope the lighting is still good for our folks at home. Nice trading here at 125.
You know, I was about to just say, Furr should utilize his kicks. And obviously he is showing a lot of respect in the stand-up game. Basically, both fighters don't want to take this fight to the ground. I think they want to make this a stand-up war.
Yeah, they've been trading now for the first minute, non-stop.
And given Furr's background as a Muay Thai specialist, I mean, I can tell that he is probably going to be looking for a quick knockout.
Both of these flyweights are the same height. They're both 5'4". Probably no reach advantage. If so, it's negligible.
You know, Furr should really be trying to use his jab more often. He seems to be trying to keep going for the knockout blow and utilizing a few kicks, but all right, Velasquez on top, you know. Obviously, he's going to want to try to get side control and press him up against the cage and, you know, fully control his opponent in this situation. Definitely utilized the little power punches getting in there.
Good job, though, by Furr to compose. It's kind of a half butterfly guard, half closed guard. But it's enough to at least create some distance or allow Furr to minimize distance. He's going to try to keep Velasquez from that dangerous zone where he can rain down the elbows and the punches, prevent him from posturing up.
Well, and the great thing about Furr is he's able to conserve his energy in this situation. He's making Velasquez work for it and gas himself a little bit, you know, for position. So this actually could end up working out to Furr's position as long as he doesn't end it up and mount.
So Brantley Furr, the Honey Badger, trying to keep Velasquez from posturing up and now trying to get to his feet. Wants to cage walk if he can. Trying to get that left foot free and underneath him so we could possibly press up. Easier said than done. It's easy for us over here in the armchairs.
Both fighters utilizing a lot of wrestling in this situation, but obviously really need to throw in some punches, you know, try to work, especially for the face. If I were Velasquez, try to go in for a little ground and pound. You know, take advantage of it while you're on top.
Brantley Furr has his purple belt under the tutelage of Rowan Carneiro at American Top Team Atlanta, and holding on to that impressive undefeated professional record of 3-0. Looking to extend to 4-0 here tonight in Jacksonville.
Trying to go for a large overhand left. You know, not sure why Velasquez didn't, you know, do some leg kicks and, you know, check the leg while Furr was on the ground. You know, while your opponent's down there, beat him up, take his legs away from him. Furr has definitely got to start to work his back up against the cage and start and get out of this position.
Less than a minute to go here in the opener. Furr trying to use the cage to get his legs over the top. I'm sorry, Abdiel.
All those 135ers, they all look alike. But this is exactly what Velasquez wants right now. You know, he wants to get into a good solid side control, you know, and if he can just start to work that left leg to push Furr around and into the cage, he'll have him completely where he wants him.
Good pressure here from the Nightmare.
Good abdominal punch. There we go. Now finally utilizing the ground and pound. Wow. Saved by the bell.
That's how you finish. That's how you finish a round.
Leave no doubt in the judge's mind.
Oh, he thinks he won. He heard the bell. He thought he won. It's the end of the round.
About a good solid 10-9 from Velasquez, maybe even a 10-8. You know, about the first third of the fight, you know, seemed to be about even matched on the feet, but Velasquez dominated, you know, or half of that. And it looks like he lost his mouthpiece.
Oh, the big left hand drops Furr. And now the hammer fist. Furr's in trouble.
Oh my God, he is in trouble. Oh, wait a minute. Well, it looks like he's recovering a little bit.
Hard to tell. He's covering up. The referees have had some, they're really on the stoppages. They're playing extra safe tonight, so Furr has got to be very careful to stay active in this situation.
Oh, he's got to throw that elbow back. Do something. Show the ref that he's, because you can only defend yourself so long before the ref calls it. You got to go on offense.
Yeah, just covering up. Especially, we've seen tonight that the refs are playing extra safe.
Furr is obviously trying, doing everything he can to stand back up. And again, you know, just for people watching at home, they've seen this a million times. If you just sit there and play defense forever, eventually, you know, one of two things: your opponent's going to get gassed, and that's the least likely of the two, or the ref's going to call it. You've got to go on offense, do something, try to roll out, throw some spinning back elbows, something.
He's going for the choke now. He's really going for it. He pulled Furr's leg out, sunk it in. It's going as deep as he can.
Oh, it's over. It is over.
It is over. The Nightmare, Abdiel Velasquez, takes out Brantley Furr. Brantley Furr is now no longer undefeated.
What did I call it? I said it would not go past 2 rounds.
You called it right. You nailed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner at 1 minute and 42 seconds of round number 2. Tap out due to a rear naked choke. Give it up from the blue corner for Abby